everyone. How's everybody doing? Welcome. Welcome. I am Marianne from Made by Marianne. And tonight, I know you guys were expecting Jackie, but it's actually me. Jackie and I switched places. So Jackie will be on tomorrow at, I think, 7 p.m. Central Time. So if you want to go ahead and check her out, that's great. But tonight, we're going to be doing this memorial flag kit. It's going to be awesome. There are still plenty left. So please go out there and grab some. All right. Happy Saturday evening, everybody. Again, I'm Marianne from Team Unique, the Unique in the Creeks team of designers. Thank you all. Again, we're going to do this kit tonight. This is KIT205RI. Okay. So there's still some left on the website. So uniqueinthecreek.com. Use my affiliate link and type in code Marianne. You can see how to spell my name in the bottom corner over here. And you can get 5% off the boards. I appreciate you guys so much. All right. So again, this is for the kit. If you can't get a hold of the kit after this live happens, then you are more than welcome to check out the description link. And there are all of the SKUs for the individual products that you're going to need to make this exactly the same way that I'm going to make it tonight. So hello, everybody. I need to change to full stream in restream. I don't know what that means. I don't know how. Let's see. Maybe here? That better? That work, Camry? Hi, everybody. Hello, Miss Brenda. Hello, Miss Tara. Welcome. Carrie, did that work? Is that what you were trying to tell me? I hope that worked. Okay, good. Good. That's as wide as I can get it. Actually, I may be able to get it. How's that? Is that better? Hello, happy Saturday, Miss Patty. All right, now that we've got all of the drama figured out, let's get started. Okay, this is a really cool kit. I am super happy. In this bag, here's what you're going to get. You're going to get this great USA sign. All right. You cannot purchase this outside of the kit. So I have put some suggestions of things that you might want to use instead. An 8-inch or a 12-inch sign would be perfect here if you want to use that. Or if you have a flag would be good. But you need something that it's at least 12 inches long, right? Or it's not going to fit on the sides. Okay. So you need something 12 inches around or 12 inches long. Okay, so this is the sign that comes in the kit. I love it. Of course, y'all know I'm super proud American, long line of veterans. We're going to do this tonight on the ring board. Well, hi, Patty. Thank you. I'm so glad you're here to see us. I normally show up on Sunday nights, but Miss Jackie had a prior arrangement, so we just traded nights this week. Anyway, so here's our ring board. And as you can tell, I already have it filled. I'm going to show you how to do that here in just a minute. So you get the ring board, you get the USA sign, you get a packet of zip ties because you're definitely going to need those. You get a packet of these clear rubber bands. Awesome, right? You also get what I like to call the little goodie bag. And the goodie bag has our 2 Chenille stems, which we're going to use on the sign here in just a moment. It also has our cable mounts, which we're also going to use on the sign here in just a second. It has a measuring tape in case you guys don't have your own fancy handy-dandy cutting mat. You can use a measuring tape instead of a rotary cutter. Really all you need for this product is a pair of scissors, honestly. And then your zip ties and everything in this kit. Okay, so there's that. It comes in our goodie bag. And then you also get a great little card that will take you to the wreath tutorials. So if you just scan this QR code here on the card, takes you right to our YouTube channel. So if you're not following us on YouTube, you're missing out. All right. So go to Unique in the Creek YouTube channel, give us a like, give us a subscribe, follow us on Facebook. We all love it when you guys recreate our ideas and just share the magic of the Unique in the Creek ring board, or any of the boards, actually. I love all of the boards. So that's what you get. Then you also get this exclusive, now, I'm going to say that again, exclusive to Unique in the Creek pre-cut mesh. Okay, as you can see, this is white, and it comes already cut. So no need for a bunch of rotary cutters, or no need for a roll of mesh. Everything you need is in this kit. And here's pre-cut mesh piece number 1. Okay, you'll also have extra for maybe another project or some extra petals, whatever you need. And then finally, we have this awesome ribbon. It's double-sided, and look how big the roll is here. You're going to use every single piece of it. But it's double-sided, so this has the red stripes on one side, and then on the other side it has the stars, the blue stars. And all you need is this one roll to do this entire wreath. All right, so that's what we've got in our kit. Let's move this over here and rock it out. All right, hello everyone. Thank you, Carrie Marie. Hi, Ruth. How are you all doing tonight? Welcome to Saturday Evening with Marianne. It's kind of odd. I'm thinking it's Sunday, okay? So let's start with our sign preparation. Let me get this out of the way as well. Just going to throw it in the floor back here. Thank God y'all can't see my floor. All right. So this is what the 2 chenille stems are going to be used for, okay? So there's our 2 chenille stems. Here are our 2 cable mounts, okay? And then I'm going to turn the sign over. And because the sign is going to stick on the middle, and we want our sides to be what's captured, right? So I'm going to put our chenille stems as close to the edge of our sign as possible, okay? Or our cable mounts, actually. So I'm just going to take the little piece of paper off the back of our sign here. We're going to do it first so it has plenty of time to set up while we make the rest of the wreath. All right, so there's our sticky stuff, okay? Then also, because I'm a little OCD, I'm going to put a little bit of glue, a little bit hot glue, or even a little bit of super glue will work wonders here, because I don't want it to come off at all. So the stickiness on the cable mount and the stickiness of the hot glue will keep that puppy on there like nobody's business, okay? So there's one. I wish I would have scooted it up just a little bit, but that's okay, because we might do it crooked, we might do it, I don't know yet. I just want to get them on there. So again, same thing. I'm going to peel this little sticker off of our cable mount. Maybe. Even with fingernails, sometimes these things are hard. But you definitely want to get this little piece off of here, or it has a tendency to fall off if you don't. So however you can get it off of there, get it off of there. Might even have to cut it. There we go. It's pulling some of the stickiness off, but that's okay. Because that's another reason we're going to use some hot glue. So there's just some hot glue right there on that little spot. Stick our cable mount on there, squish it down a little bit. Okay, and again, the cable mount doesn't have to be perfectly square on there. It doesn't matter. Our chenille stems will actually hold it down there, hold it to the wreath. So here we go. And then I'm just going to stick it in there just like that. And we're going to let that dry for a minute, okay? And it is ready to use once we get to that step. So step number 1, accomplished. Let's put this up here, turn it upside down so it'll dry a little bit, and voila. All right, so next thing you're going to need to know is how to load the board, okay? Now what I've done here is we're going to use all of the outside and the inside, okay? So I'm going to pull you in just a little bit. Hello, thank you. Good evening, everybody. Welcome. So glad to see you all. And again, this kit still has, they still have plenty of these kits at uniqueinthecreek.com. You might want to grab it if you want this one, because they do go very, very fast. So I'm actually kind of surprised. These kits have been up for a couple of days and this one's still available. So Awesome. The kit Carrie Marie did is also available still. I saw it earlier, so if you want to check hers out, she did hers on Tuesday, I think. Anyway, so here we are with our ring board. And again, like I said, we're going to use the outside and then the inside. Okay, so notice how I have a whole row of holes that are unfilled. Okay, so here's what you want to do. You're going to take your zip tie. Okay, start where here's your hanging holes. Okay, these two things right here are called your hanging holes. Right here and right here. All right, take your zip tie and put it on the outside. See how I'm going down the hole and outside. And then I'm going to close it up. And that brings it to the outside of the board. Okay. See how this hole, there's nothing in that hole. There's nothing in that hole yet. Right? Outside of the board. Okay. Same thing for the inside. I'm going to use the very last hole. I'm going to go down and out and use the outside here. Okay. So I want to close it to where the ring or the zip tie circles the outside. Okay. Oh, okay. So Carrie's doing the home kit coming Tuesday. So awesome. Let's go ahead and finish prepping our ring board here. So I'm going to use the outside again. As you can see, I put using the outside, I'm going to go down and toward the outer ring of our board. There we go. And then again, for the inside, I'm going to skip this hole here, go down and go to the inner portion this way of the board. All right, so now our board's ready. Let's put it out of the way and talk about how we're going to make our petals. So here's one petal, and here is another petal. All right, so notice how they're the same thing. It's just they have, we've got different sides of the ribbon showing. Because again, this ribbon is double-sided, right? So that's why you only need one roll of this ribbon, okay? So let me show you how to make this petal, and then we'll get started. What you're going to do is you're going to need 20 of these with the red and white stripe, okay? So again, hello, Teresa. 20 of these, all right? 20 of the red and white stripe, okay? Then you're going to need 12 of the blue stars, okay? So 20 red and white stripe, 12 of the blue stars. You want to cut 16 of these, of this ribbon at 10 inches, and then 16 at 11 inches. Let me write this down so you guys can see it, because so the outside row here is going to be an 11-inch ribbon piece, okay? The inside row is going to be a 10-inch ribbon piece. So you want to cut the outside row at 10 inches and the inside row at 10 inches, outside row at 11 inches. And I'll say that again as we go forward, because I probably completely confused you. Let's make this petal. So the very first step to your petal is our fancy handy dandy mesh here that again come in our package and in our pre-cut sheets. If you do not have this pre-cut mesh, then you want to cut it at 10 inches. Okay, this is a 10-inch square. Hello, everyone. I know I love this ribbon too. Well, thanks, Charlotte. I'm happy to see you guys. All right, so 10 inches, and we're going to turn it into a diagonal shape. Okay, so as we do this, all we're doing, please don't use any kind of amazing, high, extreme thick mesh for this project, because you are going to cover it up. Okay, so your very best bet is to get the thin weave mesh in the pre-cut package, okay, if you don't get the kit. Other than that, use your value mesh, because you're covering it up, all right? So here we go. We're going to turn it into a diamond shape. We're going to make a triangle, okay? So see how I've just made a triangle. Nothing fancy, okay? Then I'm going to take the top of the triangle, and I'm going to bring it down to where it touches the edge here, okay? So I kind of have like a trapezoid shape. I think that's what it's called, trapezoid, right? You math people out there can let me know, because I sure am an English girl. Right? Let me get the fray off here, because y'all know that's going to drive me bazonkers as well. So let me get the fray. And it doesn't matter if it frays. It's going to be okay. I'll show you. Okay, so here's our trapezoid. All we've done is made a triangle. Move it down. Okay, and then all we're going to do is take the top piece and move it down again. This time, you don't really want to come all the way to the edge. You kind of want to leave a little bit of space there. Okay, so come almost exactly to the edge. Okay, and then you have this one long strip of mesh. All right, so from here, you're just going to fold it over. All right, I like to make it like that. Make the ends meet. Okay, see how my ends meet here? Make the ends meet. And then you have kind of like a loop. Okay, see how I folded it over? And see why you don't want to get the outside all the way in, because it's going to stick out if you do. Okay, so you can fix that. You can just move your fingers there. Okay, so I have this loop, and then I'm just going to, where the this piece, the curve or the edge begins, I'm just going to scrunch it. Okay. You also get 2 amazing clips of these metal clips in your kit. So if you don't have those, you want to make sure that if you didn't get the kit, make sure you have some of these on hand. Okay, and then I'm just going to clip it. All right, so there we go. There's our first. It's just a little loop. See how one side has the loop here, one side has the loop here? It's the exact same way you're going to make the daisy chain petal. Okay, except this time you're going to use ribbon to cover this part up. So there's our very first petal. Hey, everybody. Trapezoid. Hi, Laurie. Well, hi, Jackie. Hi, Miss Jackie. Okay, so now we're going to take our piece of ribbon, all right? Now, this ribbon, I'm going to do stars because that's what I need to finish the project, okay? And that's what we're going to start with. So, again, remember I said for the outside, you're going to need 6 of these. I'll show you our pattern in a minute, to be at, on the outside, 11 inches. So cut 6 pieces of the blue and white at 11 inches. Okay. So again, 6 pieces, 11 inches. Okay. We're going to take it and we're just going to lay our little piece on here, right? And then we're just going to fold it over. Okay. Now I'm going to take off. You don't really want to make a seam right here. I'm going to take my little pin out, okay? And I'm going to make sure that this top touches the inside, okay? And that my ribbons are even at the bottom, okay? So if you need to, you can push the little fishy in, pull him out if you want to. I wouldn't recommend pulling him out, but push him in, okay? So what you want is for everything to touch, all right? See how this is touching? Okay, that's what you want. You just want to wrap it around so that it's touching and that it matches. And then what I like to do is I like to fold the corners in a little bit, because this ribbon is really super stiff, and then scrunch like that. Okay, and that gives us our first petal. Now I'm going to put a pin right there so that we can hang on to it for just a minute. But see how everything is, I don't have a crease right here. And see how everything is touching on the inside? All right, so there we go. And now I'm going to take my rubber band and we're going to hold it together, okay? I'm going to undo this. I'm going to cut this piece off because we don't need it, okay? As I slip it around, flip the sprays around the craft room. Okay, and then I'm going to just put a rubber band on it just so that it holds it together, okay? I would recommend pre-making these. All right, so there's our first 11-inch piece of ribbon, which is going to go on the outside of our board. Now, normally on the board, I know most people go clockwise, right? Well, because we're laying these on top of each other, we're going to go backwards. And starting from our hanging hole, the American flag, we want this 4th, okay, so this right here, to be our blue stars, okay? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, right there. There's our blue stars. We're going to go down to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, right there. Okay? There you go. And so we're going to lay them in here on the, starting on the outside, because remember our 11-inch goes on the outside. So I'm going to lay it in there just like that. And I am going to, voila, there's our very first one. Okay. Then I'm going to lay another one. This one is a 10-inch ribbon. Okay. I've cut the inside 10 inches. Keep them separate. Because if you do more than 11 inches for every single one, you're going to run out of ribbon. If you do 10, if you do 11 on the outside, 10 on the inside, you'll have perfect amount of ribbon to do 32 pieces. Okay. Because you've got 16 sets. All right, so here's our 10-inch piece. I'm going to stick it in, same place. I've started, here's our hanging holes again, okay? Just going to stick it in right there, making sure that they're kind of even. We don't want them to be 100% even, but we want them to be kind of even, okay? There we go. Voila, there's our first one, okay? And this one's going to stick up a little bit because it's got some zip ties under it, so that's all right. But there we go. There's our first set. Now let's keep going on down here. So let's put another blue in here. This one is the outside, so we want it to be an 11-inch piece, and I'm just going to lay it over top, okay? Lay it over top here. And I'm going to work this way so that I can lay my petals on top of each other, all right? If you work this way, then you don't have to go back and pick up the petal to insert it into your zip ties, all right? Well, thank you. I hope you like it. This is a kit. Again, it's kit number 205RI. I keep picking this one up because I want to put it in there really badly. It's not time for you yet, Petal. All right, so let's grab our 11-inch is on the outside, so let's grab a 10-inch piece of ribbon to go in here. All right, and I'll show you again here in just a second how to make them. Let's make sure that they're the same size, that my lines are pretty. Okay, you know, I'm just going to close it on up. Okay, there we go. Let's make sure, scoot it up a little bit. There we go. Ta-da. Okay, there we are. Let's close it down, and we're just going to keep on working until we get our stars done. And then when we start our other one, I'll show you how to do, again, we'll make another petal. So here we go. Let's put this one on the outside. Here's our 11-inch ribbon on the outside. Okay, lay it on top. Okay. Let's see. You want to kind of make sure that they're all the same width from here to here too. Okay. So there we go. And we can manipulate that once we get it all done. I'm looking at it here. You want to make sure the board's covered too, but laying them on top of each other will help that. So there's that one. Whoop, I'm flipping zip ties. Okay. Now in the inside is your 10-inch ribbon. Okay. And it matches. Same height right here. Okay, there we go. Okay, keep on going. Keep on going. One more here. Laying it down. There we go. Just working as we go here. Laying it down. And then we're going to put this one here. This is our 10-inch ribbon going on the inside. Okay. Make them the same. Okay, they are. Good, good. Okay. That one up just a little bit. There we go. All right. Here are our last two. Actually, we're going to need one more blue. All right, so let's make sure we got our 10-inch one right here. So 10-inch on the inside. I'm going to put the outside one in first. 11-inch on the outside, okay? And as you go, make sure that your little tails aren't sticking out. If you need to, then you can actually just cut some of your little tails off. Like I'm going to cut this one off right here because it's sticking out from the outside of the board, see? So I'm just going to take it and cut it a little bit. It's in that zip tie. It's not going anywhere. I'm going to make sure it tucks down underneath there. All right. And then I might have to tuck this one in just a little bit. There we go. All right. Now, moving around, we might have to cut this one off too. So as we keep going, and like I said, we might have to manipulate some of these petals to make a pretty curve. That's what we're going to do. All right. Now, inside, we're going to do another 10-inch. Okay. Oh, well, hi, Linda. Welcome. Welcome. I normally do lives on Sunday nights, but Miss Jackie had a prior arrangement, so we traded. So you'll see Jackie tomorrow night at my normal time. All right, let's see. So now we've gone all the way down where we needed to go. Okay, so let's see. Should we make another one, or should we start putting our, where's our top? Okay, our top's right here. So right now, you can go ahead and start putting your red in. I cut 6 of these. And this one is, so, you know what? Let's just go ahead and do one more. Let's do the pattern. Do the pattern, Marianne. All right, so here we are. This is our 10-inch, okay? And let's make another petal. Matter of fact, let's make it before we put it in there. So here we go. Here's our 11-inch piece of ribbon. Okay, we want to make sure the stars are here. Hello, everybody. Welcome. Thanks for joining me this evening. Happy Saturday. I hope you all have had an amazing Saturday. So here's our pre-cut mesh. I'm going to grab a piece of pre-cut mesh out of our bucket here. Okay. Again, if you don't get the pre-cut mesh, don't, get a value mesh. Okay. If you don't have a chance to get the kit, get a value mesh because you're covering this up. All you want is the bounce and the height and the width, okay? Otherwise, your ribbon would just be laying flat and it wouldn't look pretty. It wouldn't give it a good volume, right? So here we go, 10 inches, cut 10 inches, and then we're going to make a triangle, okay? Turn it into a diamond shape and make a triangle. So here's our triangle. Hello, everyone. Hello. All right, there's our triangle, okay? Now I'm going to take the top, and I'm going to make a trapezoid is what I'm going to keep calling it. Somebody correct me if that's not right, okay? And I'm not going to pull it all the way down. I'm just going to pull it, maybe give it about, that much, maybe, right? See? Not going to make it, if I put it on the gray, maybe you can see it. Not going to put it all the way down, okay? Then I'm going to fold it again, and I'm going to leave a little room at the edge so that when I flip it over, this piece is covered. Okay, so leave, again, about a 1/16 of an inch there. Okay, so there we go. Now, I'm going to turn it long ways because that's the way I like to do it. We have this long strip here. Okay, and then I'm going to just match our ends so that they match. Okay, and then manipulate it to where everything looks good. And then I'm going to scrunch. So here's what we have now. This on this side, this on this side, okay? Then I'm just going to scrunch it together and put our pin in it. Wherever our pin, here we go. Ta-da! Okay, there we are. There's our next petal. Now I'm going to take my 11-inch piece, okay? Because remember, the outside needs to be cut 11 inches. The inside's cut at 10 inches, okay? And I'm going to lay it down in here, and I'm just going to make sure the top folds over it and it touches and that the ends are meeting. Okay, I'm going to take my pin out. So see how the ends are of the ribbon meet? They're the same. Okay, see? And then I'm going to push my piece of mesh in just a little bit to make sure that it's in there and that it's touching. Okay, see how it touches? I want to make sure that it touches. Okay, that's a good little curve or a good little loop. All right. Now, again, the way that I make these, you can go ahead and scrunch if you want to. That's no problem. But because this ribbon is so thick, I'm going to fold in the corners here, and then I'm going to scrunch. Just gives me a little bit more of a, doesn't wear my hands out as much, because believe me, when I made all these, my little fingers were tired. Okay. So I'm just going to fold these in like a little triangle. Okay. See how I just folded the sides in there? Then I'm just going to do this. Voila. Okay. Put my pin in at the end. Cut my tail off because we don't need that much. Okay. And then use my rubber band to secure it. Or if you're making your petals as you go, then you can put it straight into the board. Put this right smack dab in there. But we're going to put a rubber band around it just to make sure that nothing falls apart. Okay, nothing at all. Just extra little layer of security in case I start tugging on the petals later. Okay, there we go. There's our next one. Okay, there we are. And I'm just going to stick it right here in the board, making sure that they're aligned right here. There we go. Ta-da! Take my tails off. And now, because I've put the 6 petals down the side, remember I started at my hanging holes right here, and I've gone all the way down. Now I'm going to do the rest of it as stripes. Okay, so it kind of looks like the American flag. All right, so just continue on with the exact same thing. Take your red, okay, stick in the ones with 11 inches or 12. Rewind, Marianne. Okay, take your ones with the 10-inch ribbons on the inside. I'm going to say that a million times so that way you guys know that what I've said here so I don't confuse you. So 10-inch ribbon on the inside, 11-inch on the outside. Here's my 10-inch petal. Okay. And you know what? I might want to turn this over because where I have, let me take this out, where I have squished it, I don't want it to look that way. So I'm going to take that one out. I'm going to lay it where my folds are going under. Just me being OCD. So I'm going to put my zip tie back in. Here we go. All right. I'm going to lay it this way. There we go. Okay. Voila. I can go back and mess with those in a minute. There we go. Now we're going to start our white. And again, as we go, we can manipulate them if we need to pull them apart a little bit or if we need to squish them in a little bit or whatever we need to do. We can manipulate those in a minute. Let's get everything on the board here. Okay, remember your 11-inch goes on the outside. Okay, try to line them up here. 11-inch goes on the outside. There we are. And then that's all you do, friends. You just keep on working around the board. Okay, here we go. We're going to rock this out. 10-inch on the inside. I'll start on the outside, though. That's 10-inch. Okay. That's 10-inch. All right. 11-inch on the outside. I'm just going to keep saying it just in case I've confused anybody. All right. Say it with me now. Yes, your OCD bestie for sure. All right. There we go. Keep on going. Keep on going. 11-inch on the outside, 10-inch on the inside. Make a little song. Help me remember. There we are. Got all kinds of stuff going on over here. Let's scoot this out just a little bit. There we are. So what have you all done today while we're throwing the rest of these in here? Oh, have a great day. Jackie, what are you doing? I thought you had somewhere to go. I'm glad to see you. There we are. Okay. So see, once you get the petals, if you make the petals first, you can make this wreath super easy, super quickly, really easy. I'm going to quit saying super because I say it all the time and it's annoying. Sound like a valley girl, don't I? Super fun. Super awesome. I'll be wanting to smack myself after a while. All right, there we go. Super great. All right, there we are. 10-inch on the inside. Yeah, I recommend you make the petals first. Then we can manipulate them. Worked on a window pane for a woman's shelter. Oh, that's awesome. That's awesome. Share some pictures when you get done. What kind? Did you paint it or were you decorating it with florals and stuff like people do? Or were you replacing it or what? You have to tell me. Now you got me interested. I want to know what you were doing with the window pane. You got my mind racing. I'm thinking, gosh, what could I do? I have a window pane sitting in here. You're making me figure out other craft products when I've got plenty back here on my table to finish. I do not like that. I've got this one backwards again. Team friends, let me remove that. Do it again. Do it again. And I love how versatile these boards are. You just clip a zip tie. Clip a zip tie, clip a rubber band, and your mistake is erased forever. Don't you wish life was like that? You could just clip a zip tie and fix it. Here we go. Did I do it again? Nope. Did it the right way this time. All right. Awesome. Okay. There we are. Ta-da. Oh, how pretty. Spring flowers, huh? I think that will be pretty. Okay. Turn this over. Stick it in. Make sure it's the same length. Okay. Then we're just going to keep on going. This one's an inside, so let's do an outside first. Let me get this off here. There's a little extra string there. Outside. It's kind of a mesmerizing pattern, isn't it? Look how pretty that is. Need to. Okay. This in here. There's our 10-inch. The hardest part about this wreath is making these petals. And that's not really even hard. That's not really even hard. So you guys definitely can do it. Again, this is kit number 205RI. So if you can't get a hold of the kit, there were still some left when we started the live. So if you can't get a hold of the kit, I've put everything you would need in the description below. So check it out. Use my affiliate link for uniqueinthecreek.com. And thank you. Use code Marianne at checkout. It'll get you 5% off the boards. Thank you for supporting me. Here's your public service announcement for the evening. All right. That one's going to drive me crazy. Let's cut a little bit of this off. That's going to stick out. There we go. And we keep going here. Oh, I'm screwed up. All right. Almost there, friends. Almost there. Here we go. Turn this over. I don't want that one showing. One more time. It's 11-inch ribbon on the outside, 10-inch ribbon on the inside. Okay. And the reason that I keep harping on that is because you get one roll of this double-sided ribbon. And if you don't do it that way, you're going to run out of ribbon. And then you're going to have to improvise. And we all know we don't like to improvise, right? I don't like to improvise. Sometimes you can't help it, but, you know, just to prevent you from making mistakes, I want to make the mistakes and then tell you how not to do it, right? That's what I'm here for. So let's put this one in here. This one is an 11. Okay. Our 10-inch. That one needs to go a little further. Whoop. There we go. All right, we're at our last one, and it should be red and white. So let's put that in there. Get it going here. Okay. I might have to move these a little bit because it looks like it's wrapped around this side. Oh, that may be because these are sticking up. Okay, let's just get these in here, and then we'll manipulate our petals. There's that one. Ta-da. All right, last one, friends. Last one. 10 inches on the inside. We're just going to tuck it in here. Pull this one up so we can see. Tuck it in here. Make sure it's the same size. And then just zip tie it down. Okay, let's get that zip tie in there. Close it up. There we go. All right, now let's go around and make sure that all of our petals look good, that we don't have any that are looking weird. So now we're just going to mess with them a little bit, make them all pretty looking. And if you need to take some out and fix some, no problem. You can do it. They're just zip ties. You've already made the petal. Take your petal out, fix it again. So here's what we have so far. Here's our wreath. And here's our hanging holes right here. Okay. All right. So actually our hanging holes are right there. There we go. Before I mess with this way too much, you can move them out if you want. I'll have to hang it up and look. Never thought to use a zip tie gun. Miss Margaret, these things are lifesavers. These zip tie guns are, they're going to save your hands big time. And your scissors. So you grab these at Amazon, or I'm pretty sure that Laurie has them in her favorite tool links. So you could go to uniqueandthegreek.com, check out Laurie's favorite tools, and I'm 100% sure she has a zip tie gun there. Okay. So that's what this is, just a zip tie gun. They're about, 15, 20 bucks, I think, from Amazon. So there you are. That's your zip tie gun. All right, last thing. Our USA should be good to go now. And as you can see, friends, that one didn't stick. So let's try again. Let's try again. I still have my glue gun over here, I think. Nope, I don't. So let me grab some super glue. Here we are, just some plain old crazy glue. Nothing special, nothing fancy. Just some plain old crazy glue. Because I definitely don't want to rely on just the, I have to cut my tip off again. Definitely don't want to rely on just the sticky pieces, or you're going to be in trouble. So Gorilla Glue, super glue, whatever kind of glue you got, if I can get it out of here. Darn, that was a lot. Okay, hold on. Okay, let's put this in its little stand so that it dries on there. Put it way, way, way over here. And then we'll give that just a second to dry again. Actually, we want it to go this way. So let's give it just a second to dry again. Blow on it a little bit. Oh, yeah. Oh, you used them at Boeing, huh? Or what, on the wrong side, dear? I'm just giving it just a second for this to dry here. So that's not going to stick on there. Actually, let me see. I might have to use another. 1 second, team. Here we are. Keep saying team. Let's just try another one. I have a ton of these, so let's just try this one. See if that'll work. Oh, gosh, that's sticky. All right, we're going to scoot it down a little bit. It's not going to hurt it. Just take our zip tie out. Okay. That in the trash before it gets stuck on something I love. Okay, there we are. Oh yeah, it's stuck on there now, buddy. It's not going anywhere now. Okay, let me wipe this off right here because I don't want to get it on my ribbon. So I'm just wiping off the excess, making sure it's stuck. It is. Good, good. All right. Now, all we're going to do is just put our sign on here. We want to put it in the middle. So I'm just going to pick some holes. I think I have one right here. That's going to work perfectly. Maybe. Okay. Here's that one. Here's that side. I'm going to just gently capture it there. And I'm going to turn it around and put this one in here. Just gently put them in here. That's his side. So I put them in these holes right here. Then I'm going to get it in the middle. If I can get a hold of them in the back, get them in the middle. Let's see if that's the middle. And there we go. And there's our wreath. Now again, I'll have to go through and mess with these to make it look perfect. But there's our wreath. There's our USA. And you could even like catty corner it if you want to. Make it a little catty cornered. There we go. There's our USA. I might even take it off and do it a little more this way. Take it and pull these down a little bit so that it covers right here. Matter of fact, let's just do that really quickly. Take it and put it down one set. Put them here. That way. There we go. Now I'm happy with it. There we go. Now, make sure it's in the middle. All right. And there we are, friends. There's our USA wreath. Our hanging holes are right here, so that would be in the middle. There you are, friends. And our zip and our other tie has come off, but I'll get that one super glued too. And then we're just going to make sure that they're all pretty on there. I'll grab some pictures, and there's our wreath. There we go. All right, what do y'all think? Yeah, I know, Carrie, it's going to drive me crazy. I probably will take it completely off and do something different, but there we are, team. Ta-da! Y'all notice I've been at work all day. I keep saying team. I'll fix this hole right here so that our ribbons look good. We'll make it all pretty on the outside so that they all stick out the right way, that they're all pretty. There you go. Well, hi, Miss Darjeet. I haven't seen you in a while. Well, I'm glad you like it. Glad you like it, everybody. Glad you like it. Thanks for joining me this evening. Again, don't miss Jackie tomorrow night. She's in my normal spot. Yeah, easy peasy. Easy peasy, and it makes a gorgeous wreath, right? So Jackie will be, let me pull us out so you guys can see us. There we are. There's our wreath. I'm going to have to, I keep seeing things I can mess with, but Jackie will be on tomorrow night, so she's on in my normal spot. We will see Carrie Marie on Tuesday evening for another awesome kit, and then Judy comes up on Thursday. So log in and follow us all on Facebook and YouTube. Use our affiliate links. Mine is pinned to the bottom. Everything you need to make this gorgeous wreath is in the description below. Grab yourself a kit before they sell out. They go fast. They're very popular. So make sure that you get the kits that you want ASAP. All right? They might not be there next time. So I hope you all have a great night. Tonight it was made by Marianne. Tomorrow it might be made by you. Thank you for joining us. Check out uniqueinthecreek.com. God bless each and every one of you. God bless the USA. Have a great night, y'all. Bye-bye.